All the colors in you. Yeah. Let your color shine the darkest night. Love is sheer. Love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is sheer. Love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing it up. Light of stars, shining so brightly afar. Let it moon. Your love is so beautiful. Light us out. Every day you give me life. You're all the colors. All the colors in you. Yeah. Let your colors shine the darkest night. Love is sheer. Love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is sheer. Love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing it up. All I want is your love over me, over me. All I want is your love over me, over me. All I want is your love over me, over me. All I want is your love over me, over me. Yeah. I'll make you feel like magic. Feel like something's in your eye. Hello, tip stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby. You can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And this is Dembele. Kessié. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Mackay. And that is expertly dealt with. Jordan Henderson. Bruno Fernandes. Kessié. Jordan Henderson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Azar. Howson. He's gone for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Henderson deals with that comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zanetti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. This is a promising build-up. Spread it left. Dembele. Kessié. Rafael Leao. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Kessié. Chance, surely! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
A case now of complete control. Kukcu, and it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koundé. Cannavaro. Kessié. Oh, Red, nice interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Dembele. That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cannavaro. Now it's Bellingham. Spread out to the left.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options. Great chance! And there's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Probing pass. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Poor robust challenge. Haaland. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a shade optimistic. Haaland is sporting a... Oh, what a mistake! He's one-on-one, real chance! And that's a tiny finish. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 13, Bruno Fernandes.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Dembele.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Coming on the field, number 14,
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Number 5, Griezmann.
Time added on will
Number
be
6,
2 minutes.
De Jong. 2 added
And
minutes.
it's Griezmann. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
We'd like to inform you now that the
Mbappe
latest
picking
travel
up the Man of the
information
Match
is
award.
Promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. Till eyes fade into dust.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Howson playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
No, he is not giving anything away. Now it's Sam Maximan. He's had it taken off him. That's a sharp pass. Scholes tries to pass it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kessié. This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Kessié. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Szoboszlai. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Henderson gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Jordan Henderson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Torres. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to...
And Torres! Van Dijk. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
There will be
We
1
are
minute
into
added
overtime. Bellingham. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello attendees,
Barcelona
this is
currently
a Wasp
behind
Children's
by 1
announcement.
goal to nil
Would
at the break.
father of a boy in a blue
Well, for me,
hat
Peter,
kindly
things have
make his
never
way
really
to the
got going,
information
but at
centre?
least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Koundé. Bellingham. Scholes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kessié. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well. And
Saint-Maximin! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 7.
So we have
Bellingham.
movement on both
Coming on
benches.
the field.
So
number
that's
4,
two now without reply.
Dembele.
Well, that's a
Number
real
13,
psychological weight off the
Bruno
shoulders, I think.
Fernandes.
It's a very different game now with
Substitutions
2
taking
up.
place.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. Kessié. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's goals! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Dembele! Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Henderson. And that's played in low. Can he finish? Terrific save by Manuel. It's their second corner of the game. Scholes plays it short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Torres! That's really well manoeuvred. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort.
Born in summer to an English mother, ran through sea air, always with each other. I said, you like so many others that said you like a racehorse. I said you like a blowtorch. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it. And she said, I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. Hey, hey, this night's not wasted. Hey, hey, I'm saying, yeah, we made it. I said it took a long, long time to get here. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Barcelona against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Goes looking wide. Tries from distance. Serginho. Bellingham. Çalhanoğlu, and it's McAllister. O'Reilly, and it's McAllister. Nicked it back promptly. Jordan Henderson. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. O'Reilly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's shifting through the gate. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Arda Güler. Quality ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Dembele. He's picked his... and he shoots! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This for 1-0. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Fernando Torres.
Alexander-Arnold.
Fernando Torres.
And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Scholes. Good take, and is he in?
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh no, this does not look good. Jordan Henderson. Gehi cuts it out. Oh, he's had a shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 added minutes has been
So
indicated.
that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him.
So we're off
is
again.
Number 13, Bruno Fernandes.
Substitutions taking place.
Vitz. And this is Drogba. And the shot! And again! And he's stuck it away! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring!
Number 21.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Fernando Torres!
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
I only need a shoulder to cry on. So please, would you leave me a light on, and I'll come by when you don't mind, but not if it'll only waste your time. But you can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime. I hope you whisper close when you lean in, and please give me some kind of reason to let go of the state of mind that the only time I waste is mine. Well, you can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime. Can't think of the last time that I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. Can't think of the last time that I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. You can call me anytime, always. 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 You can call me anytime. 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕
누가 봐도 나처럼 난 걷지 on the beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길에까지 내가 그버린 대란 못 빌려
Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
Hello, everybody,
Already
and
on the
welcome
cusp
to
of
today's
promotion,
match.
they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
It's Modric! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is chance! Goal! Barcelona! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 4.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Knocks it into space. Azar. Barcelona are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Kessié is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's destined for the flank. Searching pass he's played there. Modric looking to receive it in space. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Modric. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Shot, surely!
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tries to play it through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jordan Henderson. That's a good foray he's making. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And if you do
Barcelona
have a chance today,
leading
please
by
take
one
some time
at
out
the
to
break.
give your support to our better stadium.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Torres. Kessié. It's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Jordan Henderson. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Azar. And it's Kaut. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Kessié. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that is masterful defending.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting times ahead, but can they make sure they maintain control until the final whistle?
Now, can they get him away? Jordan Henderson.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, it's
indicated.
Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, there's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make...
And that's that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So, Jim, how do you reflect on...
I promised her I'd get her out.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams
Hello,
square up to
everybody,
each
and
other with
welcome to
fire in
today's
their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Delicious from Dani Olmo! A finish right from the top draw. And there is your opener. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Dani Olmo.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Dani Olmo.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That looks a good ball through. Doué, and he's got away from him. Serginho. And Kessié. Bellingham. And Kessié. Looking tidy in possession here. Steaming on goalwards. Cadiolu is there to clear. Massaro.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's made its way to him. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Has a look and place it forward. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Takes a shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So we're ready to go. That is some save from Khan! No! And there's the whistle.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serginho. Kessié. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's hoisted clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Drogba. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. That's a good foray he's making. Dembele, and he's managed to get free. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary, and he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take. And he's certainly... Can he finish? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 9. Massaro. Number 20. Didier Drogba. Number 24. Desiree Doué. Coming on the field.
Goes for a shot!
Number 7. McAllister.
And
Number
now they can
14,
spring out of defence.
Ibrahimovic. Number 13.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Mbappe is onto this.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting.
Tries from a long way out. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Scholes. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Oh, it's come loose. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. No. Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they still face, so no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. So blessed and highly favored. Could tell I'm a paper chaser. I like girls that get money. I like checks sweet like honey. Oh no, watch me shake all the waist. And you know when they see this, they shake body. And I move so slow, see the shock on their face. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No bad energy, no bad energy, no bad energy, no bad energy, no.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Pedro Porro is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
You know, Peter, he's a manager's dream because he'll run up and down that flank all day long, and he's always the one who pops up with a crucial intervention when you need it the most. Just a great example for the rest of the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Kessié. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is, crossed in. That's a decent clearance. And it's Kukçu. And he plays one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. That's a shade optimistic. Jordan Henderson, he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Howson. Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Torres. Xavi Alonso. Al Nassr are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And Torres!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Torres. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but... Bellingham! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Scholes plays it short. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Al Nassr have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And here's Torres. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. No, he's just misjudged that one. Jordan Henderson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Just eases him off the ball. Now, this could be a chance. Howson. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's another good win of the ball. And he welcomes it in. And he's had it nicked away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that will be the final act. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited. And